Hello and welcome to Thalric plays Slay the Spire, and let's start up a new run, shall we? Let's take a quick break and make ourselves hate the game even more by playing Ascension Mode 3 on the Ironclad. Let's do that, shall we? It only can get better. It certainly can't get much worse, that's for sure. But overall, I still like the Ironclad more, so maybe we can do that. I mean, my mistakes in gameplay probably didn't help, but ultimately we just couldn't really get a good synergy working there. We probably, the first run that most of you guys didn't see, unfortunately, was probably my best shot at doing, of getting a win. If I had rested before going for the second boss, I would have won. I had the specimen, I had a good poison synergy going. All in all, it was just a really cool run, but it kinda ended when the Bronze Automaton decided to hit me for 51 damage. And I couldn't do anything against it. But yeah, we're gonna see now. Maybe I can be better here. We take the max HP. We do already have a very nice, comfortable HP pillow here, though, with him. We would like to remove a card, or we want to gain gold? I think we remove the card here. We remove a strike. Hey Grumpy, how are you? Ancient Tea Set, once again, not my favorite relic ever. More or less, Synagoon. It gets when you beat the game on Ascension Mode 1, you unlock Ascension Mode 2, and so on and so forth. So basically, every level of Ascension does increase the difficulty of the game a little bit. That's more or less the entire thing. So elites spawn more often on the first one. The second one makes normal enemies deadlier, so they deal more damage, and now elites also deal more damage. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. I'm happy that you like to see me suffer, Rarator. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. What do we draw there? Yeah, we just defend here. Don't take any damage. We draw Carnage next turn. Plus a strike, we'll get the kill. I still like Carnage as an early pickup. I still don't really know if it is a good pickup overall, but so far I feel like it has done more good than bad for me. It's just so much damage when you get to play it that it's really nice. Ooh. Shrug it off for card draw is nice, but with Sentinel we could start to build towards an exhaust synergy if we get so lucky. And the Wild Strike is not necessarily bad as well. I think I want the higher block and card draw, though, ultimately. Yeah, exactly. Okay. This... I think I'm just gonna go in with a bit of damage here. We won't get around taking damage on this fight anyway, so just killing one in 2 turns seems like the right way to go. Yeah, exactly, Cameron. It's less committal. It overall gives us a lot of value. Really, please give me a strike. Thank you. We do gain value out of it regardless of what synergy we go for, pretty much. But sometimes you have to commit, unfortunately, to... Wow, really? To get something good going as well, so we might have squandered that chance, but really? I draw no defense, and these guys just go in for double damage again. I still like the amount of HP we're at. I don't like that we don't get to kill these guys. He goes down to 1. But at least they're only dazing me. But just looking at our card draw, we will not draw a single strike. So I have to play Shrug It Off and hope that we draw one. Otherwise, he's gonna deal damage to us again. Okay, we get Carnage instead. Still works, I guess. It's complete overkill, but it's still better than the alternative. Okay, sure. But I mean, we do have 101 HP already, so as long as we can come back from this and don't take too much additional damage here, that HP is gonna come in very useful overall. I mean, obviously we can't go for shops since I traded 16 of that for the starting gold that we have, but we'll see. I love the lantern though. Ooh. Okay. Let's be honest, we take damage. I'm gonna try to make blood for blood work. We could work around with that as well. So there's that. Okay, we get Carnage on the first turn. Perfect. So you are dead. Thank you very much. And I think I'm even gonna do this. As dumb as it is, I don't want to take damage, even if it's just one right now. We need to be careful. Or we can't be too careful enough, basically. And we now can just do this as well. There we go. Yeah, Body Slam is real strong though, but it's very dependent on us setting up a good block turn in that case as well. And we can't guarantee ourselves that one yet. I'm gonna pick it up, of course, now, but I regret everything. Come on, game. Why? Oh, that's so mean. That's so mean. I mean, the barricade pickup is awesome. I'm also thinking of 1, 2 campfires instead of just one here, so we go all the way over to the right. Holy crap, I should have picked up that one. It's still fine. So the blood for blood, most likely right now, not gonna do much for us. But ah well. So we've got 4 energy, yes. So I've got issues with this. We want to kill him, because he's buffing his strength. If we kill one of them, we get weakened. We could kill him, probably, with the bash and Carnage and not take damage instead. But that way, we are vulnerable and he's gonna hit us next turn with extra strength. But we do have dex potions if need be, yeah. Okay, let's kill him, I think. Just take the risk. But that could hurt. Yep, 15. 15 is kind of horrible. We can invest 1 here. Really? Lovely. Just... couldn't have given me 1 strike here? Had a 2 and 3 chance. If you want to get technical about it. Okay, he's buffing again. Wow, okay. Not that I mind. Let's just get him down into lethal range, so next turn we should be good. But it's a waste of a potion, literally. We probably pick up dual wield as a preparation here, more than anything, don't we? Yeah, basically, I think that's the way to go. We get the toxic egg, so we upgrade. For now, shrug it off. Right now, it's better than upgrading dual wield. And here we are going to upgrade the barricade. Get it playable for 2. If we draw it on the first turn now, that would be ideal. For me, I think. We would like to remove a card from our deck. Do we remove the blood for blood again, or do we just accept that that's in there? And we use it when we can, basically. The longer a fight goes on, the more likely it is that this is going to be working for us. And with dual wield, we could actually get something good out of that. I think I remove a strike here. No, wait. 4, 2, 4. Now we remove a defend. Even though we do have barricade, we can't let this go too much into one direction. And Carnage Plus, please. I'm kind of tempted to fight another elite here. Our damage right now is really strong and we could use the extra relic. I think we do that. Right now I feel like we are in a position where we can afford that. We got the T set as well, so I get a really strong first turn. Yeah, please give me Carnage. Okay, no. Still good though. Not the ideal first turn, but it's good enough. And we draw Carnage next turn, ideally. Yeah. I will not play Barricade on this fight. It's not long enough for that to be good enough. But we will Carnage, defend. Yeah, that's fine. So he's already down to 43. That's pretty awesome for 2 turns. So he hits us again. Yeah, they are more deadly as well. Usually he deals 18. This is also real scary. So I might have to rest as a result of this, unfortunately. If I'm not willing to go into the boss fight with 30 HP. Well, ideally 63. 36, I mean. But let's see about this. We can blood for blood now. So let's do that. It's 24 plus 9 here. So he's going down to 2, and next turn we can kill him. So I'm going back up to 36. That could be enough. Still quite the expensive one. Smiling Mask is not bad though. Ooh. I love double tap, but I think we need armaments here. Double tapping Carnage would be awesome, of course. But armaments is just better to upgrade our cards right now. And the generally increased difficulty of this means armaments is probably the way to go. And we upgrade it as well. So hopefully we can avoid taking damage on this fight. Against one looter we might be able to. Yeah, we barricade, shrug it off. Ah, crap. Okay, I can't play Carnage. That's bad. At least unfortunate, I should say. It's okay, we do this, we upgrade the blood for blood. Might make it playable. It at least makes it cost 3 energy, so we could get it as an 18 damage hit. But we lost that there. Okay, we... defend, bash for the setup right now. We take 1 damage. It's gonna make blood for blood cost only 2. In case we draw it again, we have to see how much time we have. Okay, we have this turn and the next one. Armaments, strike, or do I go bash strike? Because that way we get the vulnerability next turn as well. It's probably stronger. Unfortunately. Yeah, he goes down to 17. Otherwise he would not be vulnerable anymore. We might have a shot at killing him. Not yet. Still nothing. Ah, crap. Okay, and would have needed 3 strikes there to make that work. It happened. So we lost a bit of gold. Which is bad, but we still heal in terms of HP. But really close. A cleave or nothing? Cleave is good. Group damage, though. Yeah. Could have also been skippable, though. Possibly. And I am gonna live with the 41 HP here. Basically. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for the money. Heh. Okay, we get the Guardian again. We also have the Motherload of all setup turns here. So do we dual wield blood for blood as a prepared measure? And just hope that that's gonna come into effect. I think it's okay to create 1 copy of it, basically. We can take a little bit of damage on purpose here on this fight and just deal with it afterwards then. Okay, we can force him to switch though, can we not? Carnage. Yeah, just like that. Exactly. I should have striked and then carnaged first. I didn't consider the vulnerability in there enough. Also, we will not take damage on purpose because I forgot about our barricade. It's gonna make it so that I'm not gonna take any damage this fight if I can help it. It might still happen, but it depends on how loosely I want to play this, basically. And with this, apparently a little bit looser. So we are gonna take a bit of damage here now because I can't ignore the carnage. So we take 5, but he only hits us once, but that still makes blood for blood now cost only 2. No, it's 3 because we haven't upgraded that. Defend, bash. So now we're gonna get the blood for 0, I believe. That does count as 3 hits, doesn't it? Because we took damage 3 times, technically. Yep, it does. Perfect. Okay. Now we're fine. Yeah, just set this up now. We don't need anything else anymore. We wouldn't have gotten through the block anyway. So if we can dual wield the blood for blood now, that's just gonna make things moderately ridiculous for us. Because it costs nothing. We do this, we do this. We don't need Carnage anymore here now. We just hit him with a bunch of blood for bloods for free. And that's why I liked still picking up, having picked up that card. Against bosses especially, that card will give us a lot of value, I think. So there's definitely a point to be made for it. There we go. Yeah, he's still not gonna get through our armor anymore. And he's dead next turn. There we go. So this run already feels just so much better than what we had on the Silent. I just don't know how I screwed those up so much. But this works. We probably want to pick up Brutality. No, we want to pick up Juggernaut. Oh, they're both good. One works with the blood for blood synergy, the other works with the block synergy. But the block synergy is the more important one, I think. So Juggernaut is probably the way to go. But setting up Juggernaut is just more difficult, but it's still better. Isn't it? And Brutality with the extra damage. No, we want Juggernaut here. I'm gonna go with Juggernaut. I think we actually have a point to pick up Black Star here. We won't get around too many elites. So now, this way we're at least gonna get more value out of this. We don't want an early shop. We only have 225 gold. It's not bad, of course, but it's not enough. So we probably want to start here. It's going to be 2 elites, though. So where can I get the most campfires? There's one right here, basically. That's what we could get. Alternatively, it would be this one. So we could also go through this path, which would lock us into too many elite fights for my taste. Yeah, I think going left is fine. We get a campfire. Here we would get 2, but we would be forced to do a lot of combat. Here we get more events, I think. Ultimately. Do we not? Let's see. So we would start here. Fight him. Take this. We wouldn't get a shop in that case, though. So that's a problem. So we could go... No, we could still take the early shop in that case, after all. Huh. Yeah, sure. So we try the early shop after all. I just like the left path the most with this, so I think we want that if possible. And then we gotta turn like this. So do I bash Carnage or do I Juggernaut? I think we bash Carnage. Because damage. Basically, he's halfway dead. But that means we take 14 now. Which is kind of bad, of course. Yeah, defend, defend. I mean, a strike is fine, I guess, but the double strike still would have only reduced his plated armor by a little bit, and he would have taken 3 damage or so. So I'd much rather take a bit more damage than anything else. Let's shrug it off. And that's the question now. Do I barricade or do I armaments defend? It would be more block, but it also means it wears off, and he's buffing himself right now. I think we barricade. Even though as much as I would like to play this, we take 1 damage right now, but now I can play completely defensively, and if we get to play Juggernaut at some point maybe, we could be okay. And we have blood for blood to deal damage now as well. Yeah, so doesn't do anything. We could have maybe made him vulnerable, but I'd rather take less damage here. So we only get hit for 1 right now. And now blood for blood should be at 0 cost. At the latest. I can't Juggernaut here. Yeah, we still do this. So I take 1 more. But the Carnage Plus is too strong right now to ignore that. It still breaks, deals so much damage. in comparison to everything else. There we go. Ooh, can we kill him? We might be able to kill him. Yeah, okay, we're good. There we go. So it cost us 15 HP overall. Not the best, but also not the worst. I think True Grit or skip. But I think we want the True Grit card. That way I can exhaust specific cards in our deck once we upgrade it. The uppercut is nice as well, of course, because it's vulnerable and weak, but it doesn't work well with what we have. I'm gonna go with the True Grit card here. Allows us to reduce our deck size. And we can remove cards. Oh, if only. If only. Oh, that's a shame. We also can't get the Paper Frog. No Ice Cream. So let's remove a strike. I want to buy the Ghostly Armor. But I also am liking the Whetstone. It would upgrade, possibly Cleave. But it could also just upgrade strikes and stuff like that. So we pick up the Ghostly Armor and leave it at that? Or do I get rid of one of these potions and buy a regen potion? No, I think we'll leave it at that. Yeah. Let's save the money and see about a shop on the 3rd floor, assuming we get us that far this time around. Which might happen. Heal? I think we take a card here. We have enough HP. Entrench is already grinning at me. Metallicize as well, though. So Metallicize is the consistent block gain, while Entrench would give us just a really good gain on a big turn, but we need to upgrade it to make it workable. And even then, we don't have 4 energy to really build up a lot of block. I think Metallicize is just the better card here, because we just take a constant amount of more damage. Yeah, Entrench is technically better, but we get value out of Metallicize every turn after we play it, while Entrench we need to set up, and that's much more difficult to do here. I think I have to I want the Entrench as much as you guys, but I think Metallicize is better here for us with this. Gonna go with that. Okay, we get another shop. I could pick up a second Metallicize now. The Hemokinesis would also work well with our synergy. We could also just remove another card to keep our deck small again. I'd love to do both, but we can't do both. So I think now we do want the second Metallicize more. Unfortunately. As much as I would like to reduce our deck, having 2 Metallicizes makes that much better, and we can upgrade them as well. Hopefully. But we have so many powers in this deck right now. Setting all those up is gonna take a bit. Yeah, we don't want to play True Grit here. We also don't need to, basically, so we could just do this. I hate the Chosen, though. And once again, we have a skill-based run, because we're going defensive. So him now giving us the Hex, which will give us Daze cards, is just super annoying. And we haven't drawn any of our powers yet. I think we don't play Barricade here. Or do we Barricade Metallicize? I think we Carnage. Do we not? We need the damage against him, so we Metallicize Carnage? We do play Metallicize, that's for certain. No, no. We keep the block. We keep the block. Let's not do stupid things. Especially... Well, yeah, we deal less damage now. We Juggernaut and Metallicize. He's once again not attacking me. He's debuffing again. But now we deal damage while gaining block. And we keep gaining block, and he didn't attack us again. I think this is better. The Carnage is always tempting, but I need to learn when to not play it. The issue is if we don't play it... Of course we lose the Blood for Blood. Why would I lose something that would... Of course. Ah. Okay, defend. Defend. We had a 3 in 4 chance there to not lose the blood for blood. And of course we lose it. Just like we had a 2 in 3 chance on the last run to draw, no, on the first floor, to draw a strike over over a defend, and we drew the defend. It's just sometimes the RNG just hates you. But yeah, he's starting to he goes all out on the damage. It's so harsh, oh boy. And we can't kill him. Even if I were to use the fire potion now, so we get hit for, oh boy, 17? Too much damage. Ah, no, fire potion would have actually done the deal. That was the Juggernaut, wasn't it? Okay. But the issue is our synergy is just bad against this guy on top of everything. Because we're not built around attacks, at least not that well. We're built around powers and skills, and he just counters that one so hard. Yeah, but we wouldn't have built up as much block without the metallicizers, I think. So I'm not sure. So do we skip this? Or do I take a spot weakness or a headbutt? I mean, the spot weakness is not bad, and we could use the damage. Headbutt would allow me to get cards back, though, as well. So if we can't play Metallicize, we could take it back. We could get Carnage back to play it more often. We could get Blood for Blood back. Or Armaments. Spot weakness is a win condition? That makes it sound so harsh. We don't have a lot of strength synergy, so getting more control in our deck actually feels better. Oh, we skip this, because this one we won't do with. We don't play enough attacks. I think we go with Headbutt. Let's see. Okay, hi. How are you today? You hit me for 24. I already hate that. We play Ghostly Armor. That's 12. I can True Grit, but I really don't want to, because we're gonna True Grit the Bash, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, okay, we do this. We defend, we headbutt, take this Ghostly Armor back, because he's gonna keep attacking. And then I play True Grit. We don't need the Bash necessarily. It's good, of course, because of the vulnerability. But we've got other sources of dealing high damage. Basically. Armaments. Metallicize. Ghostly Armor. Once again, we don't take damage. And now we've got one Metallicize set up, and we upgraded it before we played it. Luckily. I can't play Juggernaut here. We want the Carnage damage. We need the Carnage damage. Kinda. I mean, we will get Blood for Blood, basically. So what we could do is try to take as little damage as possible on purpose. So we could get hit twice here instead. And we lose Carnage, but it sets up Blood for Blood better. Yeah, okay, we do that and that. Now we draw... Not that, okay. So we can get hit once for 4. So Blood for Blood now costs 3. It's still too expensive right now, but we'll get there. Hate that turn so much. It's so bad. Because now we take 17. That's not good. I mean, ultimately we're still fine. We're at about half HP, and Blood for Blood only costs 2 now. But none of this really works well for us. And I am just not getting enough out of this. Blood for Blood is still better though, so we are gonna play that. We have to look at it from the positive side. Now Blood for Blood is gonna cost nothing, since we took damage 2 more times. Can we kill him though? Because he keeps going and going and going. It's so bad. Oh boy. That's the issue. I want dual wield with Blood for Blood, so I think I'm gonna risk this. I should have maybe even done this. I might still do that, basically. Use the Dex potion here. He deals 45 right now, so we take... no, 35. We actually didn't take damage for a change. Okay, progress. We're not taking damage anymore, for now. Yep, okay. And a cleave. We go up to 32, so we once again keep 8 block here or so. Something like that. Yep. Now he goes in with 42. Well... that's just bad. That hurts so much. Come on, this run was looking so good, and then we get this. Ah, thank you. I think we can survive this, but I will have to rest. Holy crap. Okay, we get Yirya, we get Tori. That's actually really nice. We pick up a flame barrier. We take the campfire. Unfortunately, I will have to rest. As much as I would like to lift here, we do need the HP. Otherwise, we can just die, basically. I have to fight one more elite anyway, so I'm gonna fight the one up there. Oh, we got the Snecko. That could go either way. We need the card draw. Okay. If I dual wield, we can create 2 Carnage cards. But that... no, we metallicize twice. I keep forgetting, we also get powers twice. Yeah, I remember. There we go, that's better. So we have 6 block already. The entire time. It's been a while since I've used it that way, so I ignored that completely. I've literally forgotten about it, which is dumb, but oh well. Okay, we get Barricade for free. We get a bash, and I think I just play Metallicize again. That way we go up to 9, even though it costs 3 right now. We only take 1 damage, and we have Barricade now, so we're good there. We've got the good setup against the Snecko now, because we always generate 9 block on our own. Ghostly Armor, we can't afford to take damage here. So hopefully we can get through this one without taking any more damage, because we've got an okay setup to fight the elite if need be. We cannot upgrade these, so we are going Juggernaut, Flame Barrier, Throw the Blood for Blood. We don't take damage, and he's gonna take a little bit of extra damage when he hits us. Yeah. Down to 47. Can we keep this alive without taking any more damage? Hopefully. The bash is not good enough here, is it? We just Carnage. Strike. He's down to 9. He goes down to... no, he stays at 9. We don't have the flame barrier anymore. Well, there it is, but we also don't need it. There we go. Okay. Good Snecko fight. Really good Snecko fight. Getting the Barricade for free was amazing there. I guess we take Battle Trance Plus. I mean, another flame barrier is awesome, but Battle Trance is card draw, and that's much more important. Especially since it's already upgraded, it's 4 cards. Centennial Puzzle is not bad. We can work with that. We would like to remove another card from our deck. It's gonna be a Strike. Our main issue is that we don't have a lot of damage aside from Blood for Blood, pretty much. So we're reliant on taking a bit of damage, then copying that with dual wheel and then dealing damage. So I might want to remove a defend instead, but we also don't have that many normal block cards. But I think we still go with the strike here. Let's see what this will bring us. Oh no, these guys. I hate them so much. I'm not even gonna think about this. And we are still taking damage. I hate these guys, but we Barricade plus and then Flame Barrier. Ooh. The stream's lagging for Urarator? That's not good. So I have apparently dropped 75 frames, which is still apparently 0.0%. According to according to OBS. But I don't know when that happened, so maybe that happened a moment ago? Oh boy. This is so bad. We cannot play Metallicize right now. Well, maybe. I'm gonna shrug it off first. We get Battle Trance. I could draw an Armaments Plus card with that. 3, 6, 7, 8. We draw 4 cards. Which means I wouldn't be able to draw 1 card. Huh. I hate these guys. So much. I think we might be dead here. But we'll see. I think I'm gonna still risk it. Okay, we didn't draw armaments. Shame. So they are dealing 29 right now. So with this, we already go up high enough. And then... we cleave? No, that's just not enough damage, is it? I don't know, honestly. This is real scary. It's so bad. We don't take damage right now. So that's at least something. But you know what I'm missing in this deck? A shockwave. Make them all weak and vulnerable, basically. That's what we would need now. So Armaments is gonna get played regardless. And then probably Metallicize. Wait, we can kill him. We can also kill him instead. We are okay with getting entangled here, actually, aren't we? Yeah, so we Carnage, you. And then we throw out the Fire Potion, so he's dead. Which means we don't take damage this turn. And now that it's only 2, we should be fine. Since we can focus on blocking completely with our setup, getting entangled once here is not that bad. Yeah, Body Slam would be nice. Only we had known that one in time. Or I would have just picked it up on a hunch, basically. That would have been nice. We don't need 2 True Grit here, but we're gonna be good now. With only 2, we're not gonna take any more damage, I think. We can build up enough block now, and we can then focus on killing the Slaver now. Because he's still the one that deals the most damage. Case in point. They go in for 31. We want the vulnerability there now. Yeah. Let's see. But I think we're gonna be able to make it past this, as long as the wounds don't screw us over too much. Okay. Juggernaut or no? Can we afford the Juggernaut? They deal 21. So this is 18. So I can go up to 21 exactly if I do that. Otherwise, we shrug it off. I don't think we need the Juggernaut here. We shrug it off. We don't get the extra card draw, of course. I should have done it the other way around, but it's still fine. We Headbutt. We take Battle Trance back, because in case we do draw a bunch of wounds, we need to be careful there. And then I just play another Defend to put myself at more block. Yeah, we've got time. We don't need to rush this. Well, the wounds kind of rush this for us at some point. But for now, we're still looking okay. Let's Battle Trance. We Carnage to get the kill. And then Armaments Plus for the upgrade. There we go. So now it's only the Taskmaster left. That alone should be pretty okay. Yeah, turns like these are where the issues start, but we've got so much block and he doesn't deal a lot of damage, he just gives us more and more wounds in our deck. We should be fine still. Okay, we Ghostly Armor, we Bash. Yeah. So a Body Slam would be beautiful. We're gonna get our second Black Star effect now though, so we get 2 more relics here, which is nice. Metallicize, Strike, Cleave. It's fine that the Ghostly Armor exhausts itself at this point. There we go. 11 wounds in the deck so far. 3, 6. It's more. Few more. Was so much. Calipers is okay-ish, I guess. At least as long as we don't have Barricade played yet. The Duvu doll does nothing for us quite now. Quite literally. I think I want Bloodletting here. I mean, Iron Wave is nice for the block, but this enables our damage more, and we also gain energy. So I like that a bit more. And now, if I want to upgrade twice, we have to fight another group of elites. So it's Campfire, Fight, Elite, or not. The Calipers are... Wait. Do they still work when Barricade is active? I know that Blur overrides the Calipers, so I assume that Barricade would too. I've never had that combination, actually. Now let's fight here. Let's not take the upgrade. I don't want to fight another elite here. It's too risky. I don't think we take Jax. No, we do take Jax. Now we need to see about that, basically. I'm also just gonna do this. Set up both powers there. And now we're gonna see, pretty much. I guess. You've got me questioning things now. Okay, this is kinda interesting, isn't it? Do I Jax here, though? That's the question. Yeah, we think... If I Jax here, this goes down to 2. Already. But we might not be in a position to Jax, so we metallicize. That doesn't change. He deals 24 damage right now. So we Ghostly Armor. We shrug it off. We don't get the card draw, but we do need the block, basically. So right now we are still taking a bit of damage. If I throw out a True Grit, we're not taking damage. And we exhaust one of these cards. I don't think we want to play Jax here. We don't need it necessarily against him. And it's just unnecessary damage right now. Yeah, okay. So we don't take damage here. For now, at least. Maybe I shouldn't have set up Juggernaut. Instead gone for higher block against him. But okay, now we've got a turn. But I think we actually want to... Maybe Flame Barrier? No, it's going to wear off. No, he's going to debuff us again. Okay, so Carnage Defend, I think, in that case. We want the direct damage out of Carnage. Plus the little bit of... block that we can gain there. Yeah, okay, it doesn't delete block with Barricade. Yeah, okay, so we're more or less okay there for now. Shrug it off. Defend, metallicize. Right now we just need the permanent energy gain, basically. And we do deal a little bit of damage to him for every block that we get, pretty much. That's gotta be good enough. And if I draw Carnage again, we can get a quick kill. I don't want to Bloodlet here. Once again, we would just lose energy. So instead we play Ghostly Armor. Do I want to Headbutt? He's not hitting me right now, so I could Headbutt something, but we could also just set up more block. But I think we do go in with a bit of damage. We Headbutt, we take Battle Trance back, give ourselves more options for the follow-up turn. And that leaves us with a Defend. Yeah. So, as long as he keeps dealing 24 damage, we're okay already. We already go up to 23 with that. Battle Trance. Armaments plus. No, we just Carnage him. Just kill him. And I'd like to use these fights to regain health if possible. So here I need to be careful. We shrug it off. Do I shrug it off again? I think we don't want to invest any more until we know what we get, basically. So we know we don't get enough. He deals 9. We are going to headbutt, take battle trance back, and then we cleave. Yeah, once again, I don't want to Jax here. I would like to regain health, not lose it right now. It's more for bosses and fights where it's really necessary. Or once we start the next floor again. So battle trance right away. We still haven't drawn what we want here. I think I might bloodlet now, though. Because here I think it has a lot of value. The armaments. We go in with the flame barrier. And then I bloodlet and carnage. Okay, we didn't get that, but it works fine. Because we only drew that because we played battle trance first, so it wouldn't have changed much. So we don't take damage, he's down to 35. He's gonna get healed, of course, but still. I need my barricade card. If I really was hoping to get my barricade there, and that just didn't happen. But luckily, they are going for a healing and defensive turn. We do this. I don't want that one to go away, so I'm okay with not playing Metallicize here. Not sure which is the right way to go there. Metallicize would give us the consistent one, but the ghostly armor still gives us more at one spot, basically. Okay, he goes in for 14. I think we Juggernaut and shrug it off. These guys aren't that bad if you get them in a controlled way. He might heal again. I hope he's not buffing. I hope he's just healing. We go basically back to square one. No, he buffs strength. Okay, that's bad. So now he deals much more damage. Flame barrier. Defend, basically. Now we just need to build up a lot of block. We basically need one body slam. If I had picked that up, the blood for blood was awesome for us, of course, but now the barricade, not the barricade, the body slam, as an alternative, would have been better, probably. What do we take back here against these guys now? Probably... I really don't know. Just the flame barrier, I think. It's the most amount of block that we can build up. Yeah, well, one can only hope that we are gonna find another body slam. That was also a very roundabout way of saying that. Wow, you're both attacking, huh? Good thing we're not taking damage, then, isn't it? So I'm throwing out... I could, instead of carnaging... That's a weird way of calling that. We could flame barrier. That way they both take damage. And ghostly armor. But I think I'd rather... I'd rather carnage ghostly armor, because that's more damage and forces him to heal again next turn. Yeah. And they deal 29. We have 50. It's a slow run right now, since I have to play very safe and defensively. But it's working for now, and that needs to be good enough. We want the card draw, we want the card draw. We don't draw a lot of damage, so do I go for more? No, we hit him once. Our damage is just bad. All we really need is the body slam, or just take minimal amounts of damage. I mean, I could still take damage on purpose here to make the blood for blood playable, but I still don't want to. So now we can also go in with this, though. So headbutt deals more damage. But it gives us the bash back, which I don't really want. But, oh well, it's okay. He's gonna heal now again. So, armaments... Bash. Now he's vulnerable for a very long time. If I were willing to use bloodletting, we would go by this a lot quicker. But still, considering what we might run into, and I don't think I want to rest before the boss, although maybe we should. We're gonna have to decide that one soon-ish. And now he's vulnerable, and I just can't get any damage here. There we go. Thank you. So we lose the ghostly armor now, but when it's only the mystic, I'm not too worried about it. And we've got 32 block already. I probably don't have to block at all anymore against him. Even with the strength buff, he doesn't deal nearly enough damage. Come on, just give me another strike here. Good enough. So all we need is 2 more strikes, pretty much. More or less. I'd like to upgrade the metallicizers as well and stuff like that, but I'm not sure if we can. I think we might still want to rest. A regen potion is really good, though. Iron Wave is fine, but I think we skip this. We don't want to increase our deck size anymore, do we? But it would be a way to gain damage, to gain block while also dealing damage, which makes this one tempting to take. And it's already upgraded. What do you guys think? You'd skip? That's my idea, it's more my instinct as well, mostly, I think. Yeah, let's do that. But let's check this out. We could lift, which would obviously increase our damage overall, but I don't think so. At this point, we'd rather upgrade something. Like a metallicize, but that would just be 1 more block. A Juggernaut would be much better. Dual wield would also be good, of course, but we still have armaments, so everything gets upgraded sooner or later, aside from the powers. But if we want to give ourselves the best chance, I'm gonna rest here against him. We don't know what we're running into. It might have been enough HP, but I think against the Bronze Automaton, I'm okay with having done this. But now I can Jax, definitely. Come on, okay. That's a good start. It's at least an adequate start. We dual wield the headbutts. Get armaments back. Get Shrug It Off back. And then I take dual wield plus back as well. So hopefully we'll get something out of this. Yeah, True Grit. We need to upgrade True Grit, that's true. But still, okay. So we're either gonna not play this. Yeah, I think we do this. We take 3 damage, but that's okay. 3 damage is not that bad. And then we hit one of these with Carnage. And already get him down to half health. Because one of them will steal our barricade card. I'm very sure. There it is. It's always the one in the back. Always the one that I'm not hitting is the one that steals the power that I need the most. So that it takes longer to get the kill there, obviously. So I kind of want a Flame Barrier here, and we can, actually. So we metallicize. Flame Barrier. And then we hit him with the Blood for Blood. So he's almost dead already. I could also just use the Energy Potion. But I think we want to wait with that until we get the barricade back, so that I can instantly use the barricade once we get that back. That's probably the better way to go about this. So he's almost dead. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we cleave. Kills him. I don't think we play Juggernaut here. We metallicize. And throw out a defend to take less damage. So we only take 6. Which means, unfortunately, Tori doesn't work. We would have needed to go down to 5 to just take 1. Still okay, though. Okay. Ghostly Armor. I let go too early. That was stupid. I'm sorry. That was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to hit him, of course, not run into his block. That was just stupid, so I am allowing him to stay alive much longer than he has any right to. And now he goes in with the high damage, of course. And why didn't I bash first? Anybody got anything else to add? So we do that now. And do that. Okay, now I need to think. Because we get a card back. We take Blood for blood. We also get barricade back, so we now use the energy potion. Damage is real scary. Thinking about bloodletting and taking headbutt to gain flame barrier back or ghostly armor for next turn, but he's gonna be stunned next turn, so we probably still do it. We hit him with it, we take Juggernaut back, because he's gonna be stunned next turn. I'm also drinking this potion just to be on the safe side. Might be overkill, but I'd rather use it and not need it than die because I didn't use it in time. Yeah, so this is a setup turn. So either I can now dual wield the Juggernaut and get that more, or we dual wield Blood for Blood. I don't think we can play we can't play Juggernaut here, can we? No, we are okay with Blood for Blood not being a plus card. So we Juggernaut, and then we dual wield Blood for Blood. The direct damage there probably is still the way to go instead, but now I just need to, we need to get our block up. Oh boy. This is real bad so far. Okay, we get more Blood for Bloods. I could dual wield them again. So right now he deals 39. So for now we survive this. I also can't gain more block. So we do dual wield the Blood for Blood again. Do I Bloodlet and Headbutt to get the dual wield back? What would we draw next turn? Possibly a Blood for Blood. So right now I've got 28, 48, 51. I don't think I want to take any more damage than necessary here, so we don't Bloodlet right now. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, just build up block. We don't care about the strikes right now. We want to build up block. Once he goes in for another big hit, which is most likely going to happen now, we need a way to not die there. So that's 48, I believe. Which means we don't take damage. Good. Oh no, it's 32. It's just 2 times. It's not 3 times. Yeah, it's the first time he did that, he went 3 times, I think. 3 times 13, but he didn't do that here. Headbutt, defend. I think at this point we can Bloodlet actually, and we just True Grit, get our block up further. So now I've got effectively got 89 health, but yeah, this is still real bad. But I'm okay with taking that. We bash him instead, so that Blood for Blood just does more. Nope, he's got artifact, so I'm stupid. We still got the kill there, so it wasn't even necessary, but my goodness. I think we actually pick up the Berserk card. It's very likely that I'm going to stay below 50% HP for a long time. And that way we just get to live longer, I think, with that. Another Juggernaut card would be awesome as well, of course. It's a different way to deal damage that we could really use. But the extra energy overall is probably going to be better. And it's easier to play since it just costs 1 energy. But this one only works once we get down there. Nah, still going to go for it. Yeah, I know I healed to full now, but it's an investment for later, I mean. Because it's likely that we're going to go down again. Don't think we can beat the Lizard Tail here. Gives me one way to survive this. thank you very much for watching this episode of Slay the Spire. Surprisingly, I'm not dead yet. Let's see if I can survive the next level though. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like and a comment, and if you would like to see me play more Slay the Spire, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye guys.